1, 2, is this on? Yo, Jimmy, hit me with that Triple H.
And we're live!
Hello and welcome to your episodic wrestling podcast. 1, 2, is this on? And as always, to my right, we have 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, it's time! It's 1, 2, 3, 4 time.
Whoa, remix.
A remix. And to my left, we've got Big Dean 316.
It's me, it's Big D 316. Right, we're on the road to WrestleMania. And you asked for vintage, we are going to give you vintage. We have the best WrestleMania fan-voted matches of all time.
Yeah.
And what we're going to do, we're going to go right back to WrestleMania 1, work our way through in groups of 10, discuss each match, go through the cards and see if we agree with the fans' votes.
The fans' votes.
The fans' votes. So let us go back to when the hell was WrestleMania 1?
1985.
1985 was
5-year-old.
Little Big D.
Uh-huh.
Strutting the boot.
Little Big Dean. Little Big Dean. I'm not going to lie, it's hard to remember these matches. I'm going off what I think memories.
Yeah,
What I remember the matches.
I didn't start watching WrestleMania until about 4 or 5, like.
Yeah.
I would say. Right, anyway, WrestleMania, the first ever WrestleMania. On the front cover you have the Immortal One, Hulk Hogan, and Mr. T.
Mr. T. I pity the fool.
I do. I ain't getting no new bleed. Where's my milk? Sucker.
Sucker. 5-10.
Right, so the card for WrestleMania 1, we had Tito Santana against the Executioner. We had King Kong Bundy with Jimmy Hart against Special Delivery Jones. Who's that?
Special Delivery Jones.
What did he deliver?
Where the match lasted 9 seconds, Dean, so
Oh, no.
not a lot. Not a lot.
Tell me, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat against Matt Bourne. Brutus Beefcake with Johnny Valiant against David Sammartino with Bruno in his corner. Junkyard Dog against Greg that I loved Greg that
Hammer
Valentine,
Valentine,
man.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Greg had Jimmy Hart in his corner. You had the Iron Sheik and Nikolai Volkov with Freddie Blassie against the US Express. You had Andre the Giant against Big John Studd.
Big John Studd.
You had Wendy Richter with Cyndi Lauper. Remember? Girls just want to have fun.
Of course I remember Cyndi Lauper. With
Yeah.
the fabulous Moolah.
And your main event in WrestleMania 1 was Hulk Hogan and Mr. T in a tag match against Rowdy Roddy Piper and Paul Orndorff.
Yeah.
Now, according to the fans...
With Bob Orton, Randy's dad, part of the equation.
Oh, that's right, Tom. Missed that. And Muhammad Ali was there, special guest. Ref, he was a ref. So, fans have voted the best match of WrestleMania 1 is the Iron Sheik and Nikolai Volkov against the US Express. The Iron Sheik and Nikolai won that match. That was for the tag belt. Must admit, can't remember it.
No, I can't remember it. I would go back and watch it because I thought Hulk Hogan and Mr. T with Jimmy Snuka, them defeated Paul Orndorff and Roddy Piper. I thought that was the best match of the night. Going off my memory of being such a young whippersnapper.
I can remember Brutus and Sammartino. I can remember what's his face and all. Greg the Hammer Valentine. But yeah, whenever, I think it's because whenever they go back to WrestleMania 1, it only ever shows you Hulk Hogan and Mr. T.
I think that's why. I think, yeah.
Why.
Yeah, I agree.
Let's just go with what the people have said.
Yeah, it would be interesting to see it again. I bet it was a good fight.
Yeah, well,
The Sheik was a good wrestler. So was Nikolai Volkov, actually.
Yeah, well, it's stacked. I mean, there, isn't it?
Hasn't Barry Windham just recently passed away? Barry Windham and Mike Rotondo, that is actually Bray Wyatt's father.
Aye, that's right. Yeah. And that WrestleMania 1, that's where Vince had to remortgage his house, wasn't it?
Yeah.
To do it. So,
Yeah.
yeah, let's go back. Your first ever WrestleMania. Right, moving swiftly on to WrestleMania 2, 1986. On the front of the poster for this is Hulk Hogan, again, surprise, surprise. Somebody who I'm starting to look very much like King Kong Bundy.
I agree. I agree.
The
King Kong Bundy.
King Kong Bundy. And your matches for this. Now this was split over 3 venues. So in the first venue, which was at the Nassau, however you pronounce it, Coliseum, Paul Orndorff versus the Magnificent Morocco with Mr. Fuji. That match finished in a double countout. You had Randy Savage against George Steele. That was for the Intercontinental belt. You had Jake the Snake Roberts against George Wells. George Wells. Sounds like a novelist.
Retired professional wrestler and Canadian football player who competed in northern regional promotions during the early 1970s and 80s, including Continental Wrestling Association. But yeah, that can't never heard of.
Geordie Wells. And the main event at that venue was Mr. T with Joe Frazier and the Haiti Kid in his corner against Rowdy Roddy Piper. Again, Bob Orton was in Rowdy's corner. That was a boxing. That was a boxing match. Ah, that's right.
Yeah.
30 minutes that went on for.
Yeah.
Didn't think I'd go back and watch that.
Ended in the 4th round.
Aye. Second Rosemont Horizon. You had the Fabulous Moolah against Velvet McIntyre. You had Corporal Kirchner against Nikolai Volkov in a flag match. Andre the Giant won the last one.
Battle Royal.
Oh, Battle Royal. WWF versus NFL. Andre won that. And you had the main event at that venue was the British Bulldogs, Davey Boy and the Dynamite Kid, with Lou Albano and Ozzy Osbourne. See, they've always rolled out the celebs, haven't they, from Mania? And they defeated the Dream Team.
Which was Brutus and Greg, the Hammer, Valentine.
That's right.
I remember that.
Party, aye. And your final venue was at the Los Angeles Memorial Sports Arena. You had Ricky Steamboat against Hercules. Hercules! Adrian Adonis with Jimmy Hart against Uncle Elmer. Where's the other clubs?
Where's that one?
Second fight.
Uncle Elmer.
Uncle Elmer.
So he sounds like a he sounds like a Muppet, aye. That's what I was going to say.
And of course, you had Hulk Hogan against King Kong Bundy in the steel cage match.
Yeah.
That went on for 11 minutes. Dear me. And the fans. Oh no!
That wasn't real.
Was that your bum?
No. It's the seat.
Oh man. Oh.
It's the seat. I'm leaning over. The fans said the British Bulldogs versus the Dream Team. But I remember that match.
Yeah.
And I remember that being very good. But again, I remember the British Bulldogs match has always been good.
Really good.
The British Bulldogs always. And I remember that Battle Royal actually. Bret Hart done really, really well in it.
You would have been very young.
Very, very young, yeah. Very young.
So,
I would agree with it. Like, it's still early days for us 6-year-old. Hogan v King Kong Bundy, I think that would have been dreadful, if I'm honest.
it would have been terrible.
Yeah.
Not Uncle Elmer?
Not Elmer, no. Ricky Steamboat, Hercules, Hernandez might have been good.
Yeah.
Because they were too decent. But Randy Savage, George Steele for the Intercontinental belt. But looking at that picture of George Steele, I can't see that match being very good.
Well, he was a bit, wise, he was like King Kong Bundy, wasn't he? Just hairier, just dead hairy.
Oh, yes, yes,
You
yes,
know what I
yes.
mean? Get on with that.
But when these matches are only lasting like 4 minutes, 5 minutes, 3 minutes, and then the winning match won 13 minutes, because you might imagine this day and age now, a match only lasting 13 minutes, they last a hell of a lot longer these days.
The main event ones do, like,
Yeah.
your Raw ones are about 8 to 10, aren't they?
Yeah.
It's not that when I'm fast forwarding on Netflix.
Nice, which is great.
WrestleMania 2. So, oh well, we've agreed with the fans.
We agreed
so
with the
far.
fans, yeah.
So moving on to, now we're starting to get there. My memory banks are starting to kick in. WrestleMania 3, which would have been 1987. On the front, you've got Hulk Hogan and Andre the Giant.
Yeah.
When he famously slammed him for the first time, televised, that is, any rate. And this had a tournament in it, I'm sure. There's quite a few matches, yeah? Yes, there's absolutely loads. So we'll just go from the bottom up, I think, on this one. Hulk Hogan against Andre the Giant, with Bobby Heenan in Andre's corner.
Rubbish match.
Awful, that was 12 minutes.
Uh,
The Iron Sheik and Nikolai Volkov with Slick. Oi!
Slick, loved a bit of Slick.
Defeated the Killer Bees.
Can you not remember the Killer Bees?
Aye, terrible. The Honky Tonk Man defeated Jake the Snake Roberts with Alice Cooper in his corner.
Yeah.
That was a singles match. I mean, this.
Ricky Steamboat versus Randy Savage.
That's your winner right there. That's one of the best matches of all time. That. Even age-wise, that's what? No, it's 40-year-old.
Yeah. It was really good.
Superb. Butch Reed with Slick again. Hey, Slick's getting about, mate.
This match here was really good. The one that you're going to read now, the Danny Davis and the Hart Foundation, versus Tito Santana and Bret Hart and Jim the Anvil Neidhart, and then you had Tito Santana and the British Bulldogs.
Aye.
And it was a six-man tag match. It was absolutely brilliant. I remember that well. But again, the British Bulldogs never had a bad match, and the Hart Foundation was just outstanding.
Aye. Tito Santana was top tier now, wasn't he?
Aye.
Good match that.
And then again, they're the one, like, if you miss Roddy Piper out versus Adrian Adonis.
Hair versus hair match.
Yeah, yeah. But the one after that, the one before that, the Dream Team versus the Rougeau brothers. I remember that being good.
The Rougeaus.
Yeah.
Are they?
I remember that being a good match as well.
See, like before that, you've got Harley Race against the Junkyard Dog. I can't really remember
No.
any Harley Race fights. Then 3 matches before that, you've got Hillbilly Jim, the Haiti Kid, and Little Beaver. The King Kong Bundy, Little Tokyo, and Lord Littlebrook. So that was a 6-man tag. Billy Jack Haynes against Hercules. I thought Hercules was great, you know.
I did as well.
Ah, it was class.
He was a big man.
Big fella. And the opening match was the Can-Am Connection.
Rick Martel and Tom Zenk.
I can't remember Tom Zenk.
Zenk, aye.
Bob Orton still hanging about.
Pardon me. Yeah.
So
What did the fans say? Let's find out.
only one winner there, I think.
Ricky Steamboat versus Macho Man Randy Savage. Yeah.
Gotta be.
Yeah.
Gotta be. Right, moving on to WrestleMania 4. 1988, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Who's on the picture? Oh, wait. Terry and Andre again. Now, this is the one that had the tournament in. Correct myself.
Yeah.
Because
Battle Royal at the start, and then it was the tournament, because it was didn't Macho Man
win what?
the tournament?
I don't think so. Andre won it, didn't he?
Randy Savage won.
Ah, right.
Yeah. It was Randy Savage and DiBiase in the final.
In the Rumble or the tournament?
The tournament.
Oh, sorry. Bad news. Brown won the Rumble.
Yeah.
Eliminated Bret Hart. Then you had Ted DiBiase with Virgil and Andre the Giant in his corner against Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
Yeah.
Don Maruco with Billy Graham. He defeated Dino Bravo by DQ. Well, these are all tournament matches. I'll skip through them. But yeah, I'll do. Ultimate Warrior defeated Hercules. 4 minutes 29. That's long for Warrior.
It is.
Really? That must include his running and run out. You had Hulk Hogan fighting Andre the Giant in the quarterfinals of the tournament, which who won that? Hulk Hogan. Ted DiBiase defeated Don Mareco. Mareco? That was quarterfinal.
Marcio. Don Mercio. He shot himself, didn't he?
Did he?
I think so.
Randy Savage defeated Greg the Hammer Valentine. I think I remember that match. Brutus the Barber Beefcake defeated the Honky Tonk Man. Peggy Sue was in the Honky Tonk Man's corner. That was really auntie. Good dear.
Peggy Sue was Sensational Sherry.
Then you've got the Islanders. Ooh, Haku and Tama. They defeated the British Bulldogs and Coco B. Way. Oh, Bobby the Brain fought in that.
Did he?
Aye, he used to pop up on the apron every now and then.
That's Tama Tonga's dad.
Aye, that's right.
Wow.
The Bloodline.
The bloodline.
What else have we got? Semi-finals of the tournament. Randy Savage defeated the One Man Gang by DQ. See, tag team mania.
I remember this tag team match.
Do you?
I do, I. Demolition. Accent Smash with Mr. Fuji and the defeated Strike Force, Tito Santana, Rick Mortel. I remember that being good.
You've talked about that match before.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, really, really good. And then Randy Savage with Ted DiBiase. I remember that match being a good match as well. But
it was good.
The Greg Valentine match was good. Steamboat. And Jake Roberts versus Rick Rude was good.
Yeah. That was really good. Jake and Snake Man was class. See how I think, I don't know, this just because I was a big Hogan and Randy fan, I thought that was a good match. And most Randy Savage's matches were quality.
Yeah.
So I think that the fans would have went with
Who did they go for?
Savage v Hogan, but they haven't. The fans vote for WrestleMania 4 as Greg the Hammer against Ricky.
It's Ricky Steamboat 2 years in a row.
Aye. Some boy Ricky. Fair dues. Right, here we go. This is where it starts to get a bit better for me personally. WrestleMania 5. $1989. The Mega Powers explode. Oh, happy days, man. So,
this is when he become the Macho King, isn't it?
I turns yeah, I didn't, because they have a falling out over Miss Elizabeth, where Macho Man thinks Terry's flirting. Probably was. Dirty Terry. So, we've got here our card. Oh, it's a big card.
There it is.
Hercules defeated King Haku. Bobby the Brain Heenan.
Remember that? I remember this one well.
The Twin Towers, Akeem and the Big Boss Man defeated the Rockers. The Rockers, man.
Yeah.
Get in. Brutus the Barber Beefcake against Ted DiBiase.
With Virgil. Virgil makes this scene.
Aye, Virgil's there.
I remember this tag match. Not that it was great, like. The
Aye.
Bushwhackers were terrible.
Bushwhackers against the Fabulous how do you pronounce that?
The Fabulous Rougeaus.
Rougeaus. Then you got Mr. Perfect against the Blue Blazer.
Yeah, that's his own heart. That was a good match. Remember that? So we for 5 minutes though.
That could have been Owen Hart, man.
It was Owen Hart.
Owen Hart.
It was the Blue Blazer. Yeah.
Then though.
Yeah, then.
Was it?
Yeah. Watch. I'll have one over. Blue Blazer? You see when you ever want to be the Blue Blazer? He was born in 1965, you know.
I thought that was far too early, that.
He would have been 22. 22?
So that's, what year is this, 1988?
Yeah, well, he would have been
1989?
2.
Never in the world. Yeah. I thought Owen Hart debuted as the Rocket.
No.
As a Blue Blazer. Wowzers. That would have been a hell. I'm going to watch that.
I would be a good match.
I'm going to watch that.
It was. I can remember it being a good match.
Yeah, I never did. I thought Owen Hart just took over the character. I didn't realise he was him.
Him, aye.
Also, you've got Demolition against the Powers of Pain. Oh, yeah.
Warlord in the bit.
Yeah,
Barbarian.
now we're talking. Handicap match for the WWF Tag Team Championship. When's the last time you had a handicap match for the tag belts? Get in. Dino Bravo with Frenchie Martin defeated Ronnie Garvin. Can't remember him.
No.
The Brain Busters, Arn Anderson and Tully Blanchard with Bobby against Strikeforce. Yeah, Strikeforce.
That was a good match. The Brainbusters were good.
Proper tag matches.
Jake Roberts defeated Andre the Giant.
I actually got the snake out.
Oh, yeah.
Great days. The Hart Foundation, Brett and Jim.
Defeated Rhythm and Blues. Greg the Hammer Valentine and Honky Tonk Man.
So Honky Tonk Man was obviously the Rhythm. Why is Greg the Hammer blue?
Oh, that Rick Rude versus the Ultimate Warrior was a good match.
It's Tangas. Rick Rude.
Aye.
Oh, class. 9 minutes. Bloody hell. Rick Rude won that, didn't he? Yeah, he did, huh?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. Bad News Brown against Jim Duggan. Oh, I can't imagine that being very good. The Red Rooster defeated Bobby the Brain Heenan with the Brooklyn Brawler. Yeah, I remember that. And then your main event is obviously Hulk Hogan and Randy Savage.
I think that was the best fight of the night, to be fair, for even though it was Hogan. I think Savage is good at carrying people.
Savage, just, yeah, it's going to be. Let's have a look.
Is that what they put?
I keep losing me bloody thing.
Oh, I'll have a look. I took a photo of it.
Oh, did he?
Aye. It is Hulk Hogan versus Macho Man Randy Savage.
Can't be. Have to be.
It was a good match, but there was a lot of good matches on that one. I might watch that full WrestleMania.
That's
it on Netflix, that?
I think so, yeah.
I might
That's
give it.
one of the only topics it's got every one, I think. Nice. Right. Now we're cooking, man. This is where it starts.
Because there's that many matches and they don't last very long. You won't, you'll be like, you won't get bored. Oh, yellow come.
Yeah. Right, what one do now? What's this? 6. Right, Paul Roma against the Brooklyn Brawler. Brooklyn Brawler obviously going on to become Don the Clown and later.
Didn't even get timed, that match.
Must have been a squash, was it?
Must have
Why it's
been.
not got a time? All right. Rick Martel defeated Coco Beware by submission. What was that submission move?
Rick Martell's?
Yeah.
Cobra Crab or something?
And Demolition defeated the Colossal Connection, which was Andre the Giant and Harcourt. That's 2 big dudes. That's
Yeah,
a good name.
very
2
good.
big fellas.
The Colossal Connection.
Reckon we could get away with calling ourselves the Colossal Connection?
Aye.
I know, could.
Aye.
Speaking of Colossal, Earthquake defeated Hercules. Brutus the Barber Beefcake beat Mr. Perfect with the Genius. Can't remember him losing to him.
Hey, like that. I can't remember Perfect being with a Genius.
Nah, neither can I. Need to revisit some of these, I
Yeah.
think. Tag match, you've got the Hart Foundation, Brett and Jim, against the Bolsheviks, Nikolai and Boris.
Good old Boris.
That match lasted 19 seconds. That can't be right. Yeah. Barbarian, Bobby the Brain against Tito Santana. Barbarian won that one. That was another good character. I miss these cheesy characters.
Yeah, it was.
The Orient Express.
No, you've missed Dusty Rhodes and Sapphire
Oh,
versus Randy Savage and Sensations, Queen Sherry.
Oh.
So his Macho King, you see then.
Yeah,
I remember that match.
what a fall from grace. That's mid-card, isn't it?
Yeah.
What did Sapphire look like?
Sapphire was a black lady who wore the she's just died recently. Oh,
Can't read mine too.
oh.
You've also got the Orient Express, Sato and Pat Tanaka. Pat. With Mr. Fuji, obviously they defeated the Rockers. Martin Shawn by count and go. Jim Duggan, he gets quite up the bloody card, didn't he, Jim? Defeated Dino Bravo with Jimmy Hart and Earthquake in his corner. That was a faction, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Ted DiBiase with Virgil defeated Jake the Snake.
I can remember that fight being a good one.
That was it for the Intercontinental?
$1 million championship.
Oh, no, it was for his belt. And then Big Boss Man defeated Akeem with Slick in his corner. Rick Rude defeated Jimmy Snuka. That was a good match.
Mm-hmm.
And then, of course, you've got the Ultimate Warrior against Hulk Hogan, which was the main event, which was deemed the best match of all time when you watch it back. It's awful.
I know, this is what I was going to say to you. They've got it down as this is the best match, but we've had this discussion about this match before. The build-up, what's surrounding the whole match in regards to champion versus champion,
Yeah,
face versus face,
yeah,
the ultimate thingies, brilliant.
yeah.
The match itself wasn't great.
Awful, but at the time you were like, whoa.
No, and for them to say that, I remember this, right? I remember this WrestleMania, and this is probably where I really can start to remember. I remember Ted DiBiase versus Jake the Snake being better than that match.
Yeah.
I remember the Hart Foundation and the Belosovicus being better than that match.
Yeah.
And that's saying something. And then, where's the other one that I seen? The Orient Express versus the Rockers being better than that match, and Rick Rude, versus Jimmy Snuka, and it was only 4-minute match, 4 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
But I say the Orient Express versus the Rockers because you were getting high flying.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Better than. So I don't agree. I'm afraid.
I don't agree with the fans. That's what he thinks. Right, so what was that? 6. I disagree with the fans again. Yeah. Right, WrestleMania 107. Oh, yeah, we got Kota Beware against the Brooklyn Brawler. You've got the Rockers against the Barbarian and Haku. I remember them being a good tag team.
Yeah, they were.
Really good. Oh, and here he is. Texas Tornado against Dino Bravo.
Yeah.
Texas Tornado was great, man.
It lasted 3 minutes, man.
Well, you would hit him with that punch,
Aye.
right? One couldn't withstand that.
No.
It was Tornado.
Mm-hmm.
British Bulldogs defeated the Warlord. Sorry, the British Bulldog defeated the Warlord. I remember that.
Mm-hmm.
That went on for 8 minutes. Tag match, you've got Nasty Boys against...
They beat the Hart Foundation.
Aye, they beat the Hart Foundation. Were the Hart Foundation heels at this point?
No, it was...
The Nasty Boys?
Aye, yeah.
Ah, right, okay.
Yeah, so the Nasty Boys, well, it was a decent match.
Aye. Jake Roberts against Rick Martel in a blindfold match.
It was brilliant.
Oh, it was class, man.
It was really good, that.
Very good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, classic match. Isn't it?
It was really good fight, that.
Aye, it was. Totally unique for the time.
And I mean, I don't know what they've got down is the winning one yet, what they think is the best one. But that's got to be in there.
Yeah, I'd agree.
It was
you
class.
still remember it now.
Aye.
It's it's telling you something. I remember that Nasty Boys Hart Foundation match.
Mm-hmm.
Undertaker making his debut against Jimmy Snuka. Ultimate Warrior against Randy Savage.
I think that was a good match.
It was.
That was a really good match. Didn't he elbow him after elbow after elbow
That's
after elbow?
like the 10, 12, 15. Oh, that was really good.
Yeah.
Courier's on the line.
Aye.
Yeah. Oh.
And that's how he came back, because Sherry beat him right up. That was class, that match. Sherry beat Randy Savage up, and Elizabeth came and saved him. He went away, and then he wasn't the Macho King no more. He came back as Macho Man Randy Savage.
Ah, right. I can't remember that well because
That's a good match. Oops.
Sherry hits Warrior on the head with a scepter. Aye.
And then, but then she turns on Savage because he loses.
Yeah, that's
in
right.
the cage match, brilliant.
But that's when
wasn't it a cage match as well?
No, it was just a normal.
Oh, right.
But Warrior just pins him with his foot on him after all that time. After I could tell he was on his way out there, Savage. Vinnie Mac leaving a little dig there. You're away, are you? Go on then. You can lose. That was a great 20 minutes.
I know.
That was a good match, man.
Really good.
That's gotta be. It's gotta be. Anyway, you've got who? Ten Ryu and Koji Kateo against Demolition. I can't remember that. Big Boss Man defeated Mr. Perfect. He's racking up a couple of losses, man. Mr. Perfect at Mania, and that was for the Intercontinental. Earthquake defeated Greg the Hammer Valentine. Legion of Doom defeated Power and Glory.
Yeah.
Paul Roman Hercules.
Hercules.
And then you've got, this is a good Mania, man. Virgil against Ted DiBiase. That split.
It was good. That was a good match.
And then you got the Mountie getting his push there by defeating Tito Santana. And the main event was Hulk Hogan against Sergeant Slaughter.
Which I didn't think was the match of the night.
Nah.
I think it's either Randy Savage and the Warrior or Jake Roberts and Martel.
It's got to be.
Shall I have a look?
Yeah, it's got to be Warrior Randy Savage. Surely. The fans know what it's at about.
Warrior Randy Savage. Yeah.
Agreed. Very good. Just opened up the memory banks.
Really good.
So once that's 7. So WrestleMania 8. Right, here we go. Bushwhackers defeated the Beverly Brothers.
Remember them?
2 proper
With
niche
the
tags.
Genius, yeah. I remember them. I never liked Beverly Brothers at all, me.
I didn't.
Not at all.
In the stickers, you'd always get the Beverly Brothers. I'd
Yeah.
doublers.
I can remember that match actually. It was terrible. It wasn't good.
Awful.
Yeah.
Shawn Michaels now on his own with Sensational Sherry.
That was a good match.
That was a good match. Undertaker against Jake the Snake. That was a
good
match.
Yeah, it was. I mean, it only lasted 7 minutes, but it was a really good match.
Kicked out the DDT, man.
Did I?
Unheard of that. That was before the sort of did that. Kicking out the special move. Bret Hart. Oh!
That was a class match. That was outstanding match.
That was class. Bret Hart, Roddy Piper for the Intercontinental. That was amazing.
Yeah, it was.
You've also got Big Boss Man, Virgil, Sergeant Slaughter and Jim Duggan in an 8-man tag, defeated the Mountie, the Nasty Boys and the Rico Man. That was a Brooklyn Brawler, no? What is it?
No, the Rico Man was one of the Demolition.
That's right. Then you've got Randy Savage defeated Ric Flair.
That was a good match. That was a class match.
Then you've got Tatanka against Rick Martel. That was a good match. I'm liking this WrestleMania. My voice is gone all sweet.
This was a good WrestleMania.
Natural Disasters against Money Inc.
That was a good match.
Really? Yeah, this is a good Mania. Owen defeated Skinner. And your main event was Hulk Hogan
and Sid Justice. Which wasn't a bad match.
No, Randy Savage was for the belt, wasn't it? Against against Ric Flair. Ooh. Brett and Roddy. Me personally. Brett and Roddy. Can't be Hogan and Sid.
No, I think Brett and Piper. Who's it?
Yeah, sorry, Brett and Piper.
Oh, Savage Flair. It was a really good match. Savage Flair.
Ooh.
Yeah. I'm not going to disagree, but
it was a good match, that.
Yeah, it was a really good match.
I'd give it to Brett Piper myself, but fair enough.
Yeah, the next one's quite interesting. Let's get this next one done.
Mania,
I've just seen the winning match.
Mania 8. So on to Mania 9. Where's this? Oh, Caesar's Palace. What a Mania this was. Oh, wait.
It wasn't like it
Hulk
was.
Hogan being a knob.
Yeah, because he sort of come back, didn't he? And it wasn't like like you've got Tatanka defeated Papa Shango.
Yeah.
Sorry, Tito Santana.
Yeah.
Then Tatanka defeated Shawn Michaels.
Yeah.
I think that was good, that match.
Tatanka with sensational Sherry here and Shawn Michaels with Luna over Shawn. I can't remember that.
Yeah. So I remember when Shawn Michaels was a Luna Shawn. The Steiner brothers defeated the Head Shrinkers.
Oh, that was class.
It was class. Doink the Clown defeated Crush.
That was good, nah.
Razor Ramon defeated Bob Backlund.
Doink the Clown and Crush, that's when the other Doink came in from under the ring. Then there was two Doinks. Yeah.
Money Inc. defeated the Mega Maniacs, Hulk Hogan and Brutus the Barber Beefcake.
Oh, that's right.
There was big, like, you know, that was exciting. Lex Luger defeated Mr. Perfect.
Perfect losing again at Mania, man.
Aye. The Undertaker defeated Giant Gonzalez. Poor match.
Oh, what that thing was.
Yokozuna defeated Bret Hart for the championship.
And then along comes Big Balls.
And then Hogan in 22 seconds takes the belt off Yokozuna. I've seen what the winning match is, and I'm not going to disagree.
I'll go with. I don't know. It's a funny one. I don't know what to pick.
Caesar's Palace was a good. The spectacle was good, but when I've read through there, WrestleMania 8 was better matches than that.
Yeah. I don't know. We're going with what? Yokozuna, Bret, maybe?
It was the Steiner brothers and the Head Shrinkers.
Oh, well played, the fans.
And it was a good match.
It was really good.
Because the Steiner brothers were actually brilliant, and so were the Head Shrinkers.
Either way, really good.
And this is what we're talking about the tag teams on the other episode.
Yeah.
They've neglected.
Every single Mania so far, it's had the tag.
Everyone.
Every single one.
Even the next one that I'm looking at now as well. Obviously, up to WrestleMania 10.
On to 10. I went. Oh, yeah. Oh, with the big cross for the doors.
Yeah.
Right, match-wise, what we've got. So what year is this? WrestleMania 10, 1994. Is it Madison? Madison Square Garden, wasn't it? Because it had the short...
Yeah,
walk-in.
more short walking, yeah.
What we've got. So, the Heavenly Bodies.
There's only one winner. Well, even having to read through them.
Alright, let's read through, I can't mind.
No, go on, don't keep continuing.
Heavenly Bodies.
I can remember it.
With Jim Cornette defeated the Bushwhackers. Bushwhackers were still kicking about then.
Oh God, they hung around like bad smells, man, didn't they?
Owen, now what match it is straight away. Owen defeated Bret. That was a good match.
Yeah.
Bam Bam Bigelow defeated Doink the Clown. Randy Savage defeated Crush. False count anyway. I mind that. That was good. Alundra Blaze defeated. No one cares. Men on a Mission. Men on a Mission. Mabel and Moore.
I know. Against the Quebecers.
Quebecers, I think the Monkey was better in that.
Man, I didn't like Men on a Mission though.
I didn't really.
Uh-huh.
You got Yokozuna defeated Lex Luger. Was that for the belt? That was so he was champ then. Earthquake defeated Adam Bomb. What happened to Adam Bomb?
I know,
then?
he ended up in WCW, didn't he?
What, 35 seconds? Do you know what I mean? Who was he in? What was he called in WCW?
Adam Bomb.
What was it?
I think so.
Razor Ramon ladder match defeats Shawn Michaels, Intercontinental belt, and then you've got Bret Hart against Yokozuna for the How was that happen? Two fights for the belt. Yokozuna fought Lex Luger, then fought Bret.
I don't know. I don't know what the hell that came about. What's your favourite best match?
It's got to be Shawn Michaels, Razor Ramon.
I agree, yeah. Not these.
What?
The pick Bret Hart versus Owen Hart.
Owen.
I mean, it was a great match, but I thought the first ladder match was absolutely outstanding.
Way it is. Disagree. massively there. That was
So,
good,
yeah.
that
was good, yeah.
That was good.
That was good.
I think we dragged the wheels a bit early doors, but then once we got from 5,
Yeah.
that was good.
But we've got like obviously more to go through, but we're coming to a time now where it becomes quite, you know, we'll remember them quite predictable.
Yeah.
And Shawn Michaels come of an age and he wins just about everyone.
Well, there you go. That was your back in time WrestleManias 1 through 10. I quite enjoyed that.
I did as
I
well.
enjoyed that. Let me know if you want another one. If you want from 10 to 20, we can always do that, I'm sure.
Yeah.
And I have been Big D 316.
And I have been 1, 2, 3 Freya. We appreciate you and keep it sweet.
Keep it sweet.